Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm back at the church parking lot, and I have the Eflite Cessna with me today. We got a little bit of breeze coming from the church, and it was super hot today, and so I waited and waited and waited, and finally it came out to fly. I took a couple days off. I started some new medicine, and it made me pretty drowsy, so I'm back out here today to get a flight in, and I got safe on. I'm going to have some fun. I have another plane to fly after the video. Guys, I want to get this thing in the air and have a little bit of fun. So let's get her up there. Like I said, the wind is coming from the church, so I need to get it turned around. It took me a second to figure out which way it was.
Timer start. Timer stop.
There we go, just like that, into the wind. Unfortunately, the sun is over there, so we'll take off and we'll bring it back here behind me.
Timer start.
I do have safe on right now, just to help me smooth it out a little bit. Or at least I think I do. Yep, there it is. I guess I didn't have it in safe, so now I do. I was wondering why it was banking so hard. In safe, it won't bank quite as hard or as much, and it does mix the rudder for you. You can give it a little more rudder if you want, but it mixes the rudder to make a nice smooth turn just by using the right stick. Same one you use for the elevator. And then of course the rudder is on the same stick as the throttle, and so you can make it really turn much quicker if you give it both, because then it gives it a lot more rudder, because it doesn't mix in full rudder with the ailerons.
Timer stop.
I slowed the throttle way down. Ooh, just missed the light post. I was trying to bring it in close so you guys could see it really well, and as I got over my head, I was like, oh yeah, there's a flag or a light post right back there.
Timer stop. Timer stop. Timer start.
There's a nice look at it. The Cessna is not quite as slow as like a STOL plane, but it can still, especially with the safe on, it can slow down pretty decent. It might be a little bit harder without it being in safe. It might be tough for you to keep it really slow, but and one thing I gotta always remember is to give it lots of throttle when turning downwind with these little planes, because that's when they like to stall.
Timer start.
I waited so long, now the sun's starting to go down on me. And I do have the Zazzy back here I want to pop it in the air for a couple minutes after I'm done flying. Alright, turn the safe off. Ooh. Got pretty squirrely there. Going full throttle, so it is a little bit zippy. I was trying to do some loops and stuff. I don't know if I can get it. That was kind of funny, get it into the stall and still have it spinning around. And get that knife edge just a little bit. It's kind of funny to see in a Cessna, see it trying to do a knife edge. There we go, back into safe. And one thing I did when I got here is I plugged the battery in before I had my radio booted up, and so I had to rebind it. So just something to remember, if you plug the battery in the airplane before your radio is ready, it'll go into the bind mode. And I'm not sure if you cycle the battery after you got your radio on, if it'll remember that it's bound to the radio. You might have to go ahead and rebind it again. So luckily with this airplane, it's not like you got to get to the receiver and put a plug in.
Timer stop. Timer start.
I wanted to make sure I got around that light post. I wanted to try a landing, and it looked a lot like what I'm used to seeing on the airplanes that coming into the airport. Oh, a little bounce. That I don't think I've ever seen one of them do that at the airport.
30 seconds.
We'll bring it in a little bit closer, or maybe not quite as close, because then a lot of times when I get it too close, you guys can't see it. It does have pretty hard landing gear.
Timer start. 20 seconds.
Oh, through the water.
Timer stop.
So that's the UMX Cessna 182. A really good flying UMX plane. Unfortunately, they don't sell this one anymore. And that sun, man, it's down low right in my eyes. Guys, I do appreciate all your guys' support, and you guys watching the videos just keeps me coming out here, and I do love flying RC airplanes. It is a passion of mine. I do try to get out almost every day and fly live here on YouTube, and you guys' support's what really makes it happen. So if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, I do have Patreon set up. You'll find the link in the down in the description box, and those of you that are already Patreon supporters, thank you so very much. That is very helpful, keeps new airplanes coming to the channel, and I don't want to get boring, so I do appreciate the help getting the airplanes. And if you guys don't mind and you haven't done it yet, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And you guys, everybody hit that like button. And I'm always reading the comments, so if you want to leave me a comment, go ahead and do that, please. And until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.